firebreak in the forest. Sky again. Is the blue a little lighter in the east? Maybe it's later than I thought. The interrogation didn't seem to go on too long, but you lose track of time when you're tied to a chair with a hood on your head. Could it be 5 in the morning? 5:30? They've taken my watch, so I can't know for sure, but wasps and bluebottles are beginning to stir, and if you listen, you can hear the first hints of the morning chorus: blackbirds, robins, wood pigeons. Too early in the year for cuckoos, of course. Who's going to teach Emma about the birds and their calls when they shoot me? Will Beth still drive out to Donegal so Emma can spend time with her grandparents? Probably not. Probably Beth will move to England after this. Maybe that would be for the best anyway. There's no future in this country. The future belongs to the men behind me with the guns. They're welcome to it. Over these last 15 years, I've done my best to fight entropy and carve out a little local order in a sea of chaos. I have failed. And now I'm going to pay the price of that failure. Come on, Duffy, no slacking now, the man with the gun says. We cross the firebreak and enter the wood again. Just ahead of us on the trail, a large old crow flaps from a hawthorn branch and alerts all the other crows that we are blundering toward them. Awk, awk, awk. Always like crows. They're smart, as smart as the cleverest dog breeds. Crows can recall human faces for decades. They know the good humans and the bad humans. When these thugs forget what they've done to me this morning, the crows will remember. Comforting, that. My father taught me the calls and the collective nouns of birds before I even knew my numbers. Murder of crows, unkindness of ravens, kit of wood pigeons, quarrel of... Don't dilly-dally, get a move on there, Duffy. I see what you're about. Keep bloody walking, the man with the gun says. It's the slope, I tell him, and look back into his balaclava-covered face. Don't turn your head, keep walking, he says, and pokes me in the back with the revolver again. If my hands weren't cuffed, I could use one of those pokes to disarm him, the way that jock army sergeant taught us in self-defence class back in 1980. When you feel the gun in your back, you suddenly twist your whole body perpendicular to the gunman, presenting only air as your hands whip around and grab his weapon hand. After that, it's up to you. Break the wrist and grab the gun, or kick him in the nuts and grab the gun. The jock sergeant said that you've got about a 75% chance of successfully disarming your opponent if you're fast enough. Lightning turn, speedy grab, no hesitation. We all knew that the sergeant had pulled those statistics right out of his arse, but even if it was only 1 chance in 10, it was better than being shot like a dog. Moot point this morning, though. My hands are behind my back in police handcuffs. Even if I do spin round fast enough, I can't grab the gun, and if I suddenly make a break for it, I'm sure to fall over or get shot in the back. No, my best chance will be if I can talk to them, try to persuade them. Or if that doesn't work, and it almost certainly won't, then I'll have to try something when they uncuff me and give me the shovel to dig my own grave. I will certainly be going into a grave. If they just wanted to kill a copper, they would have shot me at the safe house and dumped my body on a B-road and called the BBC. But not me. Me they have been told to disappear. Hence this walk in the woods, hence the man behind the man with the gun, carrying a shovel. The question is why? Why does Duffy have to disappear when killing a peeler would be a perfect morale boost for the cause at this time? There can only be one reason why. Because if my body actually shows up, it'll bring heat on Harry Selden. And Harry Selden, despite his professions of innocence, does not want heat. The gradient increases, and I try to calm my breathing. Easy does it now, Sean. Easy does it. I walk around a huge fallen oak, lying there like a dead god. The earth around the oak is soft, and I slip on a big patch of lichen and nearly go down. Cut that out, the man with the gun growled, as if I've done it on purpose. I right myself somehow and keep walking. Don't dilly-dally, he said earlier. You don't hear that expression much anymore. He must be an older man, older than he sounds. I might be...